So the Union for International Cancer Control, or UICC, is the largest and oldest global membership organization that deals with cancer control. And by this I mean utilizing the global health resources to reduce the cancer burden and reduce the cancer deaths, cancer-related deaths, of course. And UICC is also the only organization that deals with all the cancer types. So every cancer type, this is unique. And we also deal with all the treatment modalities. And by this I mean prevention, treatment, palliative care, all of the aspects of cancer control. And access to treatment is a priority for us, as I just mentioned. And here the Access to Medicine Foundation does a lot of work in guiding the industry, well, sort of encouraging the industry to put in place more pathways for access and to incorporate pathways earlier on in their development, and also, not to forget, push towards ensuring access in low and middle income countries. So the work that the Access to Medicine Foundation does is really helpful for UICC, because we can take this work and use it in our conversations, in our dialogue with our partners who are working on access, and together incorporate pathways with the work that the foundation has done, UICC's work, and our partners' work, to collaborate together and work towards appropriate access models for low and middle income countries. Access to Medicine Foundation's work shows that low and lower middle income countries are not really taken into consideration. And so here the index is a wonderful roadmap to guide industries, to guide companies on what they can do to address this. So the roadmap, the guidance includes initiatives like voluntary licensing mechanisms and strengthening supply chain, addressing pricing, more R&D for antimicrobials, which has a huge impact for cancer care outcomes, and also including access initiatives earlier on in the development pipeline, because this has a huge impact on patients. So UICC, along with 40+ partners, has established the Access to Oncology Medicine Coalition, or ATOM Coalition. And the objective of this coalition is to increase access to essential medicines for cancer and diagnostics. And of course, to make sure that these medicines and the accompanying diagnostics are appropriately used. One of the objectives of the ATOM Coalition is to increase the access to patented innovative medicines. And the mechanism that you can use here is a voluntary license mechanism. And the benefits of the voluntary license that companies can take into account are, well, governments can stretch their budgets to buy more, and patients get quality assured medicines, and the license is managed. So voluntary licenses is a good mechanism to increase access, and this is what companies really need to do more of, to move more towards this space. And the Access to Medicine Foundation's work, they have guidance on this. They have, I mean, you can read the index. It talks about voluntary licenses in other therapeutic areas. And this is something that UICC, the ATOM Foundation, and, well, we'll all collaborate together and have more dialogue with the originator companies to move towards the voluntary license space to increase access to these medicines where it's needed. The work that the Access to Medicine Foundation has done on generics and biosimilar manufacturers, the framework that they have put in place is invaluable, because these are the companies that are making most of the medicines. But however, quality assured medicines are not reaching resource constraint settings, low and middle income countries like we want. So we collaborated with the foundation on their priority list for cancer medicines, the essential medicines on cancer. And we agreed that this would be the subset that we would work on and follow up with companies to make sure that these are the medicines accessible initially for patients, to ensure access to patients. So this collaboration leverages our individual strengths, and together we can work to shift the paradigm, change the paradigm on how companies work on the access issue, access challenges. And this is all for the patient, to make sure that the patient has the right treatment at the right time and quality assured. UICC's strength and expertise in cancer control and the power of our membership, combined with the Access to Medicine Foundation's independence and the fact that they bring these best practices to the table, combined can make a huge impact on the most important thing, getting these medicines to the patient.